Hi guys, it's Rach. So today I thought it would be nice to do a haul for you, and this haul is particularly special because pretty much all of the products have been recommended by you guys. I ask you guys regularly in videos for recommendations, particularly in favorites videos, but also on just videos in general. I get a lot of comments, I get posts on my Facebook page, through Twitter or through Instagram. A lot of you guys will recommend products to me, and I want you to know that I actually take them seriously and I often try out a lot of your recommendations, and you guys never steer me wrong. So today I'm going to show you guys some of those products. I'm going to start out with skincare, and then I'm going to move on to some high-end makeup and then a few drugstore items just to finish it off. So the first place that I went to was Kit Cosmetics. Let's turn it around so you can actually see. I picked up three things. The first, if I can get them out of the bag, is this mask from Origins. It's the Clear Improvement Active Charcoal Mask to Clear Pores. This product was recommended to me from a recent subscriber, Darlena, so thank you so much. I actually used this last night and I loved it. It's one of these masks that you put on. You're supposed to open up your pores, put this on, you just put a light layer over your face. This dries so hard. I have never had a product that actually really, I don't know, sets. I was reading a book and then I went to like smile and I realized that I couldn't smile, but it tingles a little bit when it goes on, maybe not quite as much as my Kaolin Clay mask from Michael Todd, but it does tingle a little bit, and then after it sets you wash it off with warm water and your skin just feels really smooth. I haven't used it enough obviously to really see if it clears my pores, but I did notice that it smoothed out my skin. I noticed that I have a really big pimple on my chin and it seemed to calm down after using this mask last night. So far I'm really enjoying it. I'm going to continue to use that one. And the Origins mask was $34 here in Australia and it's $45 in New Zealand. And the other two products that I picked up were from Badescu. The first one is the buffering lotion, and you guys see me mention the drying lotion. It's that pink one in the glass bottle that I often refer to in videos, and the last time I mentioned that, one of you guys suggested the buffering lotion, and I had actually used it before but I'd run out and just sort of never gotten around to repurchasing it. So after your recommendation I decided to go out and purchase it again. I really do like this product. It's one that you actually shake up and you put it on. It's really great for like pimples that you have under the skin, which again is this giant one that I have on my chin, which hopefully you can't see because I should have covered it up with makeup, but they're really great if you get sort of like those pimples that just don't quite come to the surface but you can feel them and they're really painful. That's what this works great for. This one is $26.95. And then the third thing from Kit Cosmetics is the Badescu Glycolic Foaming Cleanser, and this one was a recommendation from another YouTuber, Jodie from Guru Beauty. She recommended this. I really wanted to try it because I do love the Badescu products. This is something that you'll use 2 to 3 times a week if you have oily skin, or 1 to 2 times a week if you have drier skin. It's a foaming wash. I used it last night and it actually exfoliates your skin. It's herbal based. It's supposed to break down dulling, oily buildup and dead skin cells without leaving your skin uncomfortable and stripped, and I can vouch for that. My skin didn't come out feeling extra dry or tight or anything like that. It just came out feeling very clean. So I'm going to continue to use this in my weekly skincare, and hopefully I'll see some really good results from that. Let me know if you've tried this before and what you thought as well. The next place that I stopped in at was Chanel. If you can see by this gorgeous red bag. I recently finished up a little just like sachet sample of the Perfection Lumiere foundation, and I wrote on Facebook and on the makeup social Facebook group that I tried it and I wanted to know what other people thought of it, if they'd used it like regularly, and what their recommendations around that foundation would be. And in the end the matte Lumiere was recommended to me, so I decided to pick that one up. I got the shade number 30. Packaging as always, it's the gorgeous glass bottle. It comes with a pump which automatically, drop the box, sorry guys, automatically makes me like the foundation 100 times more. I use this today on my face. It gives a really nice medium coverage. It's supposed to have a natural finish on the skin according to Mr. Chanel man that I spoke to at the counter. The Perfection Lumiere is supposed to be a little bit more high coverage and give you a little bit more of a glow, so I'm going to see how this one goes. It does have SPF 15 in it, which is great, and I'm going to continue to use it, but so far I'm really enjoying it. And the other Chanel product that I just couldn't resist was one of the new Chanel Le Blush Crème de Chanel cream blushes. I'm not going to try and say it in French because I'm just not that fancy and I don't know any kind of French, but if you do, lucky you. It comes in the really cute velvet packaging, which I think is a nice touch, but I never use because it gives me goosebumps just touching it. Just a side note there. I got the shade number 63 Revelation. This, out of all the shades, I would say is the most versatile. It's the most universal shade. It's a beautiful mid-toned pink colour. These are gorgeous. You're supposed to apply them, or the best way to apply them supposedly is your fingers. I was told to take a little bit on your fingers and then rub it into the back of your hand just to get it all even, so you have even coverage, and then to just tap it on your cheeks. I'm wearing it again today. I filmed a get ready with me video of this look, so if you guys would like to see these products in action, I'll link that at the end of this video. But this one just gives you a really nice flush to the cheeks. It's long wearing. I wore it all day yesterday when I went, and the guy put it on me, and I went back to work and just continued to wear it for the rest of the day. I wouldn't say that it is like a 13-14 hour kind of wear blush, but you'll definitely get a good probably 8 hours of it. It's a cream to powder formula, so it just glides onto the skin. It's unbelievably easy to blend. It doesn't feel sticky, or it doesn't I guess feel oily. It doesn't have that much of a glow, so if you're worried about having oily skin and using a cream blush, you don't have to worry about it. This was $60, so it's definitely on the pricey side, but I really do think it's worth it. It's probably worth going in, swatching all the shades, seeing which one best suits your skin tone, and then maybe splurging on one. I would probably like to pick up another couple of colours, but it'll have to wait because it's just not quite in my budget at the moment. And I forgot to mention, sorry, that the foundation was $72 here in Australia. So they were my Chanel purchases. I did make one more purchase when I was in Maya, and they just gave me a boring Maya bag. But the purchase was actually from YSL. It was another of the YSL Rouge Volupte Shine lipsticks, and this one I can't remember when it was mentioned to me, but it was probably when I was going on about my love of the Rouge Volupte lipsticks, and one of you guys mentioned that you used the Rouge Volupte Shine. I ended up going with number 6. This is the colour that I'm wearing today. The Rouge Volupte Shines aren't quite as pigmented as the Rouge Voluptes. They're have more of a glossy finish. They're more like almost like a lip gloss look to them. They have that like juicy finish to the lips, almost a bit like a stain. Mine is kind of worn away because I've been talking all day, but I just love them. I'll put a little bit more. They go on the lips so glossy and shiny. They smell like fruit. They're just, I don't know, everything from the packaging down to the feel of them, down to the scent. Even the taste of them is just very, very high class. They are $55 here in Australia, which is definitely a lot, and it's why I don't have a full collection of them, but I do think that they're worth it, and I think this is a great colour. If you find that certain bold pinks or really pigmented pinks are too bright for you or a little bit scary, then I think you'll like this one, because this is kind of like it almost looks like your natural lip colour has just been made more pink, if that makes any sense at all, because of the finish of these. So absolutely love this. And the last products that I have here to finish up this sneaky little haul are from Priceline. So the first 2 products I have here are from Maybelline. This one is the Mega Plush Mascara in 270 Blackest Black. And I originally wasn't sure if I was going to try this one, but then a couple of you mentioned it on my favourites video, and then again on my recent Maybelline video, so I thought I would give it a go, especially since I was able to pick it up at 50% off. This is the Gel Mousse formula. It has a really kind of fluffy looking brush in terms of like has lots and lots of bristles, and it's supposed to have a very flexible wand as well. So looking at it, I kind of think it may be a little bit like Maybelline's Full and Soft in terms of giving like you a natural kind of soft looking mascara look, and I like Maybelline's Full and Soft, so I'm going to give this a go and see how I like it. And the other recommendation that I got was the Colour Whisper in Lust for Blush. And I originally looked at this colour and liked it, but didn't think it was sort of the most pigmented, so I decided to skip it at the time. But then more of you have mentioned it, and it kind of made me want to go out and buy it, so I decided to. This is a very, very kind of natural looking, almost slightly mauvey, dusty pink colour, and I think it's just kind of like a Your Lips But Better colour. They do have a slight shine to them, and they do feel quite moisturising, so I'm looking forward to playing around with this. I feel like this will be an everyday, especially when you're doing a kind of natural look makeup. This is when this one will come into play. One more recommendation from you guys is the L'Oreal Lumi Magique Base Pure Light Primer. And this one I held off on buying for a while because it is $29.95 usually, and that's a lot to me. But what it is, it's supposed to be a illuminating primer. So it's white and it has a pearlescent glow to it. When I rub it into my skin, it gives you that kind of sheen to your skin. I have it underneath my makeup again today, and so far I actually quite like it. I've also found that you can kind of put it on the back of your hand, dab it onto your fingers, and then almost like put it on top of your foundation as a little bit of like a natural glowy kind of highlight. So I think it is a versatile product. I will test this out more and maybe feature it or do a little review, because one of you guys also requested that I review it. So that's kind of what made me cave in the end and pick it up. But so far I've enjoyed it, and I'm going to test out, see how long it holds my makeup, whether it really does work as a primer, whether it's more just like an illuminating product. It does remind me a little bit of MAC's Strobe Liquid. And then the last two products I have here weren't necessarily recommendations, but they are very new to the market. I picked up two of the Scandaleyes from Rimmel eyeshadow stick or eyeshadow crayons. I have the purple shade, which is Paranoid Purple. These are supposed to be 24-hour waterproof. I don't know about that. Swatching them on my hand, I don't feel that they were, or maybe you need to have to set them first. And I also got number 3 Bad Girl Bronze, which is a pretty bronze colour here. I will swatch them on the back of my hand for you guys just so you can see them. They're very, very creamy. They're very soft. And they seem to blend quite nicely. Maybe after you've blended them out, if you let them sit, they will set, and that's how they last long. I don't know. I'm going to play around with them and see, but I thought I would include them in this haul just so you guys know that they're out on the market. And you know how much I love the Scandaleyes Kohl Kajal, the eyeliner pencils, so I couldn't go past these because I really want to see if they're as good as the eyeliner pencils. So guys, that is everything that I picked up in this little haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, thank you so much, because without your recommendations I wouldn't have known to pick up all this stuff. If you guys have any more recommendations for me, by all means leave them in the comments below, because they may feature in another haul coming very, very soon. And other than that, I'm gonna go. I hope you guys are all having a really good day, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye!